Hey guys, let's understand the problem 261 task scheduling. Okay. So what this question is saying is, suppose I have few tasks, suppose A, A, let me zoom in. You're not going to see. B, B, and B. So this is one, these are three tasks of similar kind, and these are three tasks of similar kind. Okay. So I denote one task with A, okay, another task with B, and each are its own task. Okay, these are itself a task. Okay, so what I will do is I have a CPU. Okay, suppose this is my processor. Okay, now I have to use an efficient way so that I can efficiently use my CPU. But the catch is, okay, this is an algorithm. If you have read in computer science, that I have an ideal time of 1 means I cannot use A after 1 second. Okay, suppose this is my time. Okay, time. This is 0 time, 0 second, 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 and 6, 7. Okay, now suppose in the 0 time I started with my processor and I put A at the time 1 second. Okay. Now the thing is I cannot use A at the time of 2. I have to use A at 3 or more. Okay. Means if I am standing at 1 second, then I can use A after this much amount. Means 2 seconds or more. Okay. Now, so what I can do is I can put A here and A here. Okay. But thing is, this is ideal. And if you will say that I can also put B here, then dash and dash, it will take a lot of time and my CPU is idle at these positions. Is it or not? So what if I put B here? I'm putting B here, and B here. So my total time taken is total 6. That is the answer. Oh, it's 2. I'm a bit scared how. Okay. Now the time is total 6. Okay. So this is the point. What can I do is if I have what I need is a time. Okay. Which process I have to do, A or B. Okay. So it's like cycle. Means suppose if A came at 1 second, let me just do a bigger picture. You will recall that algorithm if you have read. Suppose I put A like 3A at 0 second. Means I have 3 at 3. I'm not using A. A at 0 second. Okay. Now, if A is at 0 second, I cannot use A after at 1 second. I have to use +1. Means I'm using at A at 2. So what can I do is I'm putting B1 here. Okay. Then I'm going to put A2 and B3, A4 like this. Okay. So it is a queue method. So what can I do is I simply have a priority queue. Okay. In which I am saying I have 3A and 3B. So I pop one which has the maximum frequency like 3A. Okay. I'm going to -1 and put this in a queue. Right. Put this in a queue. Whether like it will be like 3, 0. Means 3 frequency and 0 time. Okay. Then what I'll do is put 3 out, 3 at 1. Now I'll do remove this. If my heap is empty, then what I'll do is I'll put like one, then like this, and it will keep on going like this. So if you want code of a brute force, then it will be like, suppose I need a frequency. So it will be frequency. Okay. Let me use num here. What is the length of the need is a priority queue, a max heap. Okay, it would be like but in Python I only have my min heap, so I have to use minus for that, make it a maximum heap. Okay, if I pop, then I will have to minus one into minus. Now heap, let's do a heapifier. I have created a max heap. I need a queue. So in which what I will do is I try to pop the elements, and according to the time I am using the queue. Okay, but in this I am simply using the I'm simply using numbers, and I don't need a particular A or B. I just need like this, right? Heap or queue. If suppose I have something on my heap, okay, so means I have a maximum value. What I will do is let's find the count of this. In heap, I have only have the numbers. So let's minus one and put uh, max heap dot need to pop heap queue dot heap pop like this. Okay. Now, if I have suppose three frequencies, then I have to make it two because I am putting that one on my queue. Okay. Now it will be like minus minus one. Now I got a frequency of three. I need a time variable also. Okay. Now what it will be like if my count is greater than zero. Okay. Then I have to put this in the queue. And in which format? I have to use this format with the frequency and the time. Frequency is count and my time plus n. Means after a particular time I have to use this. Now if q I have put a big value in my queue, then I'll check can I use the value that is in the queue or not. It would be like if q and if q got the top element and the time is equal to my current time. If yes, then what I have to do is um, I have to put that in the heap again. What is next? It is not defined. Oh, check me and find out which is the maximum. It's not increasing the time. Happened to me. And even here I have minus. Because I have to be minus. It's why it's getting a bit more value. So I'm starting from the one and I'm using the current increasing increasing, then I have to be minus one here. Because exceeding the length. Yeah, understood. Now, if we want to go more further, what I can say, uh, this is the problem. If you understand, then you can just keep this up. What if I say is I have 3A, B, B, B. So, what is the maximum frequencies? I will say 3. Now, for that being a most optimal at n equals to 1, then I need at least like this. Okay, if I only used to have simplify A only. Okay, so I'm doing. So I need only A here. But if I have to put B, then I have to use the idle space. So basically, if this is my situation, what is this length? I can pre-calculate this length. What it would be? The n plus 1 into 3 minus 1. So it would be 2 into 2 equals to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is, I'm not talking about this. Okay, else I have to put 1 here. If I use this, then I can say I can pre-calculate this. So I can put all these B here. Okay. And the rest one, if is available, then I have to put B here. Understood? So if the frequencies are same to the max frequency, then I have to add them in the end position. Okay. Else I have to use plus 1. Okay, this is my math. Okay, let's take an example. Suppose this way. Try to understand this. How many A's I have? I will say 1, 2, I will say 2. How many B are there? 1, 2. I will say 2. How many C are there? 1. How many D are there? 1. Now see, what is the minimum amount I can create? Minimum time. I would say A, B, A, B. Okay. Then C, space C, and D. Okay. How? Let me just speak. In A, I'm repeating A after 1 second. For B, I am repeating after 1 second. Okay. For C, it is only 1, then I don't have to take care and I can use like this. It is 6. Okay. So what is the math? How many max frequencies is there? 2. So n plus 1 equals to 2 into what is the max frequency? 2 minus 1. It would be 2. Okay. Now try to understand. What if In this, the formula will not work here, okay? Because the situation will not lie. So I have to use max of n. Because in this, I'm using this, it will create only 2, okay? And plus max frequencies are 4. It will give me 4. This is not the right answer. I'm using a max, either this max or the max of math. Okay, how to code? I need a frequency array. So it will be like I'm using, should I use a hash map for this? Take for I in months. Okay, frequency order of I minus order of. So I found frequency, let's sort the frequency. If we need sort and the max frequency. Next. I in frequency if I is greater than max f and max f which will I and similar which will not else. Okay. What I request where return text find the n. Okay. Then of the for n plus 1 into x is yeah. It's being accepted. I'm using the n for loop and time complexity a constant. Okay. So in this, what I'm basically using is I am taking advantage of my ideality. And suppose I have a, suppose I am using a as 3 times, and I can find this length. Okay, I can find this length using this formula. Okay, and if I have b, suppose I have b of 3 length, 3 times, so I am using 3 here. So I need to find this area also. If they are equal in frequency, then C will also append. Okay, for this I'm using a similar time. How many similar frequencies are there? And if they are not, it will always be 1. And suppose I have C and there is nothing, it will be like this. Okay, hope you understand the concept. It's a bit tricky, try to repeat, try to recall and what I'm saying, try to rewatch this video. Okay? Yeah, that's all. Nice day.